And we go again.
Yes. It's not the end of the world.
No, 2 more days. And what date's my egg retrieval, baby?
Oh, lucky Friday the 13th.
So yeah, officially we've had to be moved back again another 2 days. God, we've gone from last Friday to Monday to Wednesday. Now, yeah, so trigger shot Wednesday now. It was 3 over the line of 18, wasn't it?
Yep.
3 at 18. And then the rest of there's a few at 15 as well. Then that's why they want to wait until Wednesday to trigger me, because they want the ones at 15 to come up, because she said ideally we want to retrieve 8 or 9 from you. So yeah, that's the goal. So 8 or 9, which I'm happy, I would be happy with. I said between 6 and 10 I'm happy. So 8 or 9 would be lovely. Gives them time to catch up with the 18s. And I didn't realise, because I thought, oh God, what if the 18s go above what they need to be, but apparently they can go all the way up to 30, so it doesn't actually matter. They're just at the lower end, so they have got time to move up as well. So fingers crossed by Wednesday we've got a good 8 or 9 over the line, and then that means the egg retrieval on Friday the 13th. I mean, it's lucky for some, and to be fair, I've always felt that the Friday 13th was the lucky one. Lucky number, Friday 13th.
I think it's all a good sign. Everything in our life's good. God's good.
God's good. God's good, but I just have to inject a little bit more, but absolutely fine. Day 15, guys. We're back on it. No, I'm joking. Yeah, we were back on it yesterday, but I forgot to film. But yeah, we got told to do 2 more injections. So we did last night and tonight, and then hopefully we get to do the trigger shot tomorrow night after my scan tomorrow morning. So let's hope that this one is now the last one, because we don't really want to do it anymore. It's not any fun. It's not fun anymore, you know, but we keep going because we want those babies to grow, don't we? Want them to grow and mature very nicely. So I'm going with what they've said. I did a bit of research on people doing meds or stimulation more than 14 days, because they say it should be 8 to 14 days, but currently here at 16, so 15, 16. So yeah, I've heard good things, I've heard not so good things, but at the end of the day it's about your body. So I feel like that's definitely helped me sort of surrender to trust the experts with this, about how everybody's different, and I love that, because I do know everybody's different. My receptors obviously clearly are limiting the amount that's actually getting to my ovaries, but I think that's what my body needs. So it needed more medication, but over a longer period of time. Say more, it's not more, it's the same amount, but just over a longer period of time. And that's just my body. So yeah, we're obviously definitely getting closer. Hopefully most of the follicles, obviously you saw the update before, but we're hoping now that most of them have gone over that 16 mark. So fingers crossed tomorrow morning we have good news, and hopefully I can see the screen, because last time the screen was down and I didn't get to see where they were on the chart, because I've been following that. So yeah, we're going to see tomorrow morning, but let's hope this is the last one. Oh gosh, the more you do them, obviously you get used to it, but oh, done. Oh, and also guys, I've actually been doing hot water bottles. I literally found this forum, which are amazing. So many nice women just talking on there, sort of helping each other through this process, which I know it's not easy for a lot of people. Wait, let me put you down. But yeah, I saw on the forum that a hot water bottle can really help the follicles grow, and I didn't realise you can use heat. You can use heat, so it's nice. Apparently it's really good to keep it warm down there by your womb up until egg retrieval. So you can't do it, I think, after egg retrieval, maybe after, but not after transfer. Definitely can't do it after transfer. So yeah, I am literally just every evening just putting a little hot water bottle there for like a couple of hours, and I slept with it last night, to be fair, just to keep it warmer there, especially during these colder months here in the UK. So yeah, I'll see if that's helped any, since I think Monday morning. So yeah, I've only done last night and tonight, so we'll see if it's helped the follicles grow for tomorrow morning, and I'll keep you guys updated. We are off to the clinic. Look,
Appointment number.
this clinic's in Bromley as well. It's like down the road from ours.
Can you imagine people had to do the London thing if we got this into London?
No, I was like, no, I'm not doing London. I'm not doing trains. Up, and the good thing is that they can keep going up. They're all growing. That's a good shot. 6 over the line. Woo. Babe, 6 over the line. We've got some good front runners now. We're over the line. We're happy. Guys, it's confirmed. We are officially triggering tonight. No more Benfola. No more Benfola, but we got the trigger shot tonight, 9 p.m. sharp.
Baby, get your camera angles better.
Sorry.
Shaking all over the shizzle.
I know, it's because you're driving, babes.
Yeah, I think a lot of actually good feedback today.
Yeah.
Your ovaries have really come on strong at the end. So many more eggs.
So many more.
So many.
We've got 6 over the line, guys. 6.
6. I reckon you're potentially 6, 7, 8, 9. I reckon you're potentially 9, 10.
I know, because there's
I reckon they
a
could
few.
extract a good 15 in total.
No,
batch.
that's a lot.
No,
Look,
but I don't think you're going to have 15 that would be good. I think you're going to have a good 7, 8 that are above the line. You've already got 6 now. I reckon you'll have 9 above the line.
I feel I would be so happy with 9. I said anywhere between 6 and 10 I'll be happy. We're already at 6, so I'm like, come on, the others that are just a little bit behind to catch up over 2 days, literally.
Yeah,
say
you've got
2
another
days.
2
it's
days.
like, it's
So there's
not-
no reason why you can't have 6 to 8.
I know. So amazing. I'm literally, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with the progress. I'm happy that my ovaries caught up. We were laughing and joking, weren't we, about how, like, obviously I've had a slow, what did you call me? Slow burner, slow runner. And then like when it comes towards the finish line, it's like whoosh, really good. We
Slow
finished.
out the gate, strong finisher.
That's what he said. Slow out the gate, strong finisher. And I was like, you know what? This is the motto of my life though, because I've always been like this. Like at school, with work, like with schoolwork, I would always be behind. And then when it came to the exam, I'd always like do really well, like more than anyone would ever expect. I don't know if it's like that kind of expectations. Dark horse, yeah. Keep expectations low and then come out like, so the expectations low, but then you surprise people. And I think I obviously always unconsciously did that with my family. And I was the same with like rehearsals in school when I was at stage school. Like I'd obviously be doing all the dancing and singing and like rehearsing for all the shows. But then I would always be behind, and I'd always like be like the last one to pick up the dance. Could it take me a while to really learn the moves? I'd always like there'd be some people at the front that learn the moves, know it straight away. It would take me weeks and weeks to really embody it, to sleep on it, to really remember it. I was like that with everything. And then when it came to the show, when it came to that final line, I would shine like a star.
You do it with singing as well. The amount of times I sit there
my God, yeah.
and you fuck up the song over and over and over again, but then when you come to deliver it, it's like perfect. I've actually seen that every
You've
time.
actually seen that. This is my life, so no wonder my ovaries have been doing the same thing. I was making both of the nurses laugh because I was telling them the story. We had one nurse doing the scan, then another nurse talking about the consultation, about like getting me prepared for Friday, what I need to bring, comfy clothes, no perfume, no makeup, just completely pure, fresh out the bath. No earrings, no jewellery.
Friday morning.
Yeah, we've got to be there half an hour before the procedure. The procedure's at 9.
Got to make love.
Yes, we are. We're going to try and do it like through making love, the semen sample. We always know like David produces a lot more when we're actually love making. So we're going to try that. If not, if it's too much, then you just have to do your thing, baby. But yeah, I feel really positive. I feel like my body, I'm so proud of my body. And it makes me laugh. My body makes me laugh because it's just so me. Which is funny because obviously my body's me, but what did I expect, you know?
Well, your body's not just you. Should we get philosophical?
Oh, go on then, get philosophical.
Well, who you truly are is beyond your physical body.
Oh, very true.
Like,
But still, my body makes me really laugh. It's so funny. It's sneaky.
well, your body now
And
needs
it
to
is the whole
surprise
thing.
us.
It doesn't want to put too much expectation on itself.
Your body now needs to surprise us.
Yeah. It's going to pull through. I know it. It's going to, all the eggs are going to be gorgeous. But you know what? Whatever happens, I trust my body. I trust my body's going to do what it needs to do. And if it is seriously preparing for pregnancy right now, it's going to get pregnant. And if it's not ready yet, it's not ready yet.
Do you feel like your body's preparing for pregnancy?
Genuinely believe that. I was saying that on the way to here. I feel like my mind, my body, my soul, my spirit is all prepared for pregnancy and to bring a baby earthside. Like, I feel like that's the journey I've been on the last 4 years. And I did get a little bit emotional when I was saying that. Like, we have been doing this for 4 years. Like, I know we only met 4 years ago, guys. And David wasn't very much aware that I was preparing for, I really wanted a baby I did tell you I wanted a baby. I said I wanted children.
I think we just thought it was going to happen naturally.
We just thought it was going to happen quite quick. Yeah, and I literally was like, right, well, we're not protecting ourselves, so I was literally, right, we're not protecting ourselves, so I should get a midwife. Oh my God, I can really laugh at my old version. I genuinely got a midwife, guys, 4 years ago. I already know who she is. But I haven't spoken to her in like 4 years because after the first year of trying, she was like, you still, it's going to happen for you. And 3 years after that, still trying. So, but it did make me laugh. Like, I was genuinely like, right, it's going to happen. And obviously it didn't. So, but these 4 years, I'm telling you right now, from someone's the other side of it, I say the other side of it, I am the other side of it, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, I am the other side of it because I feel so different. I feel like a whole new woman has developed, and I've become a mother over the last 4 years in myself, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and I genuinely feel that, like, I've become this.
I think you've been prepared to actually hold a child in a conscious, healthy way.
Yeah, and to expand my heart, like we obviously touched upon it the other day when we were speaking about it, but seriously, guys, the work that we do, and we've been doing on ourselves, with each other and for our wonderful community at Host, like, if you are on this journey in IVF, like, just prepare yourself emotionally. Like, you've got to learn how to process your emotions. You've got to go into things knowing that there are going to be ups and downs, but it's how you navigate through them that can allow you to release and let go and surrender. Because if we're not good at processing our emotions, we're trying to control our emotions. And if we're trying to control our emotions, we're trying to control everything about the situation, which when our body's in that control, it's in a state of, like, contraction. And we don't want our bodies to be in a state of contraction because this is when it doesn't work. And, we get a lot of people on this, when we're on this journey, and I'm saying we because I have, and I still to this day about everyone saying, oh, don't put pressure on it, like, stop trying to control it. When you release the pressure, it always happens. Like, there's a genuine thing to it, but it's easier said than done. This takes a process in itself to be able to navigate through your emotions, to be able to surrender to the outcome. Like I said, I feel my body is ready for it. I can feel it. And I have this connection to God where I know that the timing of everything is going to be divine. And if it isn't now, and this is just something I had to go through to learn that, absolutely fine. Like, I know it's already happening. I can feel it already happening because I've moved through the emotions that I feel like were blocking me, or I've had to navigate through. But yeah, just being the other side, guys, learning to process your emotions is key. Because then the ups are great, you can enjoy the ups, and then the lows, I'm embracing them. I'm going through them, I'm crying.
I can't imagine how much more difficult this is for people that haven't got that emotional maturity, just because of all of the stress, the worry, the finances. Like, if we wasn't emotionally balanced, we would be finding this a lot more difficult than
the pressure
than what
on
we
that.
are.
100%. Yeah, you're right, because there's so many
I can't
things,
imagine how a woman deals with that. Or even how a man deals with that.
And how the costs just add up, and then you're worrying because you don't know where you're going to get the money. It's just so chaotic.
Or what happens if it don't work, and spiralling into
There's so much emotion under that, guys. Under the worry, there is so much emotion. So just learn how to process your emotions. Learn how to be with yourself. Learn how to nurture yourself. Build a better relationship with your body.
I think people should have pregnancy coaches. like a pregnancy coach.
Yeah,
a pregnancy coach. I genuinely think.
Well, once I'm through all this, I will definitely love to coach people through this journey, because I understand it, and I understand how it can really mess your head up and cause a lot of anxiety, stress, worry, and all sorts.
And that's without the attachment factors that women have to children and getting pregnant.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I'd love to do a whole new video on that, about what I feel like the last 6 months, it probably has only been the 6 months really, I have really felt that attachment that I had to this baby. And then I feel like she went to me, or he, I don't know, they went to me, you can't love with attachment, Mum. I was like, okay, I'll let go. And I've actually had to move through that the last 6 months. But yeah, like I said, I'll talk to you guys about that another time. But it is an incredible journey. I feel like my judgment to it has changed, my outlook on it, my perspective on it. Like, it's just, there's a lot to it, more than people know. So if you're watching this and you're not doing IVF and you're just watching it to learn about it, like, I respect you, because more people need to know, so we can help support the women going through this and the men that are going through this with their partners. It is a journey. But yeah, I'm feeling positive. We're preparing now for egg collection Friday, and we're going down a really bumpy road, so we'll speak to you guys soon. Woohoo! Last one, guys. Fremadol. Fremadol? I think I'm saying it right. It's the last one that I have to do tonight. Tonight. I'm doing it today. What am I talking about? Brain fog, guys. Brain fog. A frog. Oh, sorry. A little bit overwhelmed. Last Fremadol to inject for the trigger shot tonight, and the procedure, egg collection, on Friday. Apparently the trigger shot's like this, but it's in the fridge, whereas this one's not in the fridge. I did not think I would be able to do a week's worth of this, but I've done more than a week's worth of this. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Done. Woohoo! Juice there. No blood. All good. I feel happy the fact that that is the last one. That, because that is the burny one. Don't like the burny one. But to be fair, it's not as bad as it used to be. I think my body's definitely got used to it. But yeah, until tonight, guys. Officially, can you see the time? 1 minute to 9, and this was precisely I have to take this at 9 o'clock on the dot. Should have prepared 5 minutes before. God, it's 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Right, this is it.
Is it a bigger one?
No, it's the same as the Fremadol. Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1.
Trigger!
Done. Woohoo! Trigger done. And that means no more injections. I think that's just the last one.
What's that?
Last one. This is my second box as well. Done with the injections. We've completed the cycle, baby, of injections.
First part of the cycle.
Yeah, the first part, of course. Wow. Now, I mean, the rest of the stuff. I mean, after egg retrieval, after transfer, we've got all of these to go, but they're just pessaries. We've got to collect David's semen sample on the day of egg collection, 9 o'clock. So we have to do that an hour before we leave. Well, just before we leave. The collection, yeah. They've given us a male fertility condom if we wanted to collect it through that way or ejaculation. But either way, that still has to be poured into here anyways. But apparently after, if it's in here, didn't he say we've got to wait 15 minutes for it to go more liquefied?
Yeah.
And then pour it into here. But he's just said just keep it like room temperature, keep it like body temperature, sorry. And then this has got to stay literally under the armpit the whole way to the, what's only 10 minutes down the road. Yeah, that I was saying earlier on the video, like why we chose Bromley. Like, one, the reviews are really good. Two, it's really a new clinic as well, so it's nice and clean and fresh, and the photos just look really good. My cousin drove past it, I think about a month or something before we decided. It was a very impulse decide. It was like, right, we're doing IVF, boom, we booked it. So we hadn't even been looking around before, but I'd known someone who's done the London Women Clinic in London Bridge and had a good experience. I think she had IUI. So she said that everyone's lovely there at the London Women Clinic, and they always go to, like, there's a Harley Street, London Bridge, and then there's the Bromley one. So I was like, well, I might as well do the Bromley one because I don't want to be getting trains in and out of London, do you know what I mean, just for scans. Like, it would cost a lot. Two, it's a long process to be around people, and I just think being in the car, private of your own car, do you know what I mean, like, it's just more comfortable, and the procedure is literally like there, so 10 minutes down the road. So yeah, it's just more convenient, and that's why we chose it. So but yeah, the staff have been absolutely amazing. They've been so lovely, so like understanding, really supportive, and they give you that extra time. Like today, I think, how long were we in that meeting for? Just about what we were doing. Yeah, about half hour after our scans. We had this half-hour scan, and then another half hour after, just chatting to the nurse about any queries we had, like any questions. She gave us like a proper run through, like to what I'm wearing, no perfume, like so much detail. And then yeah, we were just having a laugh and a joke about it. And then she's like asking like how I was emotionally and like how I'm dealing with it. And she said like keep positive, like, because obviously we haven't got as many eggs as we wanted. I mean, I say wanted, what was like actually average. Averagely, I think they extract like 15 to 30 eggs, like I think is average. But around about 15, they said like seemed as good. But obviously I'm not going to be on the 15 mark, we know that. But I was a slow responder. So she said for me, for my body and how my body's reacted, she would be really happy with 8 or 9 to retrieve. So, and at the moment 6 are above the line. There's a good few, there's like 3 that could, maybe 4 that could even get up there by Friday. So I'm still fingers crossed, like for that, what I said before, between 6 and 10 I'd be so happy with, because we do know that the percentage does go down of like what fertilises, what actually makes it to blastocysts. So yeah, we just wanted those numbers to be as high as possible, but every single body is different. So it's really hard not to compare, but at the same time, like knowing where my body was at the beginning to now, I just feel so grateful for the 6 that are over the line. Like, I'm just like, wow, because literally I only had like, I think the first time they went over the line was last scan, the scan before this one this morning, and there was only 3 over the line then, and now there's 6 over the line, so we're hoping then 9 get over the line in 2 days. But it took 2 weeks for my body to get to that line. So whereas some people 7, 6, 7, 8 days, 8 by 8 days, they're like can be at the line. So at least, yeah, so 11, I think 8 to 11 is like what they like, 8 to 14, but that 11 is the sweet spot apparently of how many days you should do the injections for. But my body just needed longer, and I tried not to compare, and I was like, I was looking at other people and their like experiences with going over the 11 to 12 to 14 days, and there's been many that have gone up to like 3 weeks. So, and I've heard that whether it's 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it doesn't make a huge amount of difference. Obviously there is a sweet spot, which is like what they like, they hope that your body will do. But if you're in either end of that, that's how your body works, guys, and you've just got to go with it. You've got to go with what your body's doing, because you can't force it, you can't control it. It's just going to do what it is to do. But she does say like every cycle can be different. So if you do this again, your left ovary might go like your right did. Like my right has produced like loads of eggs, and my left has only produced like 2. So 2 that are like tangible. One's on the line or just below the line, and then the other one's a little bit below, but that one could still catch up. But yeah, we only really saw one most of the time that was really anything that could be measured, and it was just another one that came in sort of last minute. But yeah, right side, so many, but she said like one cycle might be one cycle might be the other. Your body just does its thing, and it's just what your body does. So I felt like they gave me a lot of reassurance with that, and they were quite relaxed with just extending my injections. So, you know, I've had a positive experience so far, and yes, I am actually quite excited, a bit nervous, but excited for my egg retrieval, and to just get things moving again, in the direction of giving me more chance to conceive a baby. But good night, guys, and we'll see you on Friday. Good morning, everyone. I've had a bit of a cry this morning. Day of egg collection, and emotions just hit me. Just hoping it's okay. Right, is that an option? Love you.
How you doing, Sue?